Why do exes come back when you stop caring? Is it some sort of bizarre, twisted, sadistic, cosmic rule or something? Not really. That's what we're going to be talking about, however, in this video. But first, my name is Clay with Modern Love Life, where we help you get the great loving relationship that you're looking for without having to play mind games, without having to play hard to get, and without having to pretend to be someone or something that you are not. Because you deserve to be loved for the unique, amazing, and wonderful person that you are. And if you agree with me, help a guy out with his YouTube channel, hit that thumbs up button for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel by hitting the subscribe button down below, and leave a comment. Let me know what's going on with you. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if your ex has come back once you've stopped caring, and what that sort of looked like. Let me know if what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video kind of rings true with you. Also, in this video, we are talking about our what we would call emotional freedom. That is to say, disconnecting emotionally from the past so that you can create a compelling future and a compelling possibility. We do have an emotional freedom course, which helps you to either move on from your ex or to create more emotional space where you can actually bond and connect with them in a much better place from an emotional place of not being needy, desperate, all that sort of stuff. You can find emotional freedom down below in the description box. If it seems like a good fit for you, feel free to sign up. If not, no worries. But what we're talking about here is why it seems like your ex comes back once you start moving on. And it's not some sort of, sick, twisted law of the universe or something like that. It's simply just that as you start to move on, that is to say, as you start to invest more in yourself and invest more in your life and invest more in things that are meaningful for you, you're taking energy that you're putting on trying to fix the relationship, trying to look at what they're doing, trying to analyze every move that they're making or not making, looking at how long did it take them to respond to the last text message that I sent? Did they like that last thing that I posted on social media? Did they watch that last video that I posted on social media? Did they follow me or unfriend me or block me or whatever? There's so much energy that people put into analyzing their ex, everything that they're doing, everything that they're saying, every sign, every clue, everything like that, that they actually sort of lose touch with themselves, and they're instead just kind of pouring out all of their energy onto someone else. And what that is actually, really kind of disconnecting from yourself, because, you only have a certain degree of energy. Yes, you can learn how to cultivate more energy and all that stuff. That's for some other time. But you are sort of pouring a lot of your energy into this other person. And if that person is not energetically kind of in alignment with where you're at, that's to say they're not interested in pouring all of their energy into you, then the two of you aren't really going to be much of a vibe and a match for one another. And so as you start to move on, you're actually focusing more on yourself. You're focusing more on your values. You're focusing more on what's important to you. You're focusing more on loving yourself. You're focusing more on embracing all of the things that someone would need to do if they were going to live a life in alignment with their own values and whatever it is that they want. And as you do this, you're actually starting to increase your alignment with what it is that you want and your ability to live into your own values. And this is, believe it or not, an incredibly attractive thing. This is a very, very attractive thing. The one common denominator that truly attractive people have is, and I'm not just talking about physically attractive, but people that, just drip magnetism in all forms, is that they have something interesting that they're doing in their life. They're going somewhere in life. And as you start to invest more of your energy into yourself, and as you start to pull it away from micro-analyzing everything that your ex is saying or doing or not saying or not doing, and you're putting it more on okay, what is it I want to create for myself? Where is it I want to go? Who is it I want to become? What is it I want to do with my limited time here on this earth? As you start to answer those questions, then, that causes you to step into this higher realm of attractiveness where you suddenly start to become more magnetic, probably not just to your ex, but probably to other people as well too. And because there's not all of this kind of one-way directional energy that's disconnecting you from yourself and you're focusing it on someone else, because that whole cycle and that whole dynamic has been stopped, and now you're redirecting your energy to yourself, that's going to create a much higher draw for other people. And that's why, your ex may start to come back to you as you start to focus on yourself and as you start to bring yourself into more alignment with what it is that you're really interested in, what it is you're committed to doing with your limited time here on this earth, and what it is that you want to do with yourself. Now, this isn't like some sort of thing where it's like, yeah, you know, your ex will always come crawling back over broken shards of glass or anything like that. But, you know, if as you start to focus on being your best self and living your best life, if that is congruent energetically to where your ex is at, then yes, the two of you will feel drawn towards one another, and that can be a possible way that the two of you can get back together. But if they are in a completely disconnected energetic place from where you are, you know, just like how when you're dumping all of your energy on micro-analyzing everything that they're doing or saying, but if they're in a completely different disconnected energy from where you are as you're investing more in yourself, then they may not be particularly interested in coming back to you, okay? And that's totally fine, because, I mean, the truth is that if the more you invest in yourself, the more you bring yourself into alignment with what you truly want and your own values in life, if that's causing, you know, them to not want to be with you, then you probably don't want to have that relationship anyway. You know, you probably want to have a relationship that allows you to be fully expressed as the person that you are, because, you know, obviously that's going to allow you to live you're not going to have to like suppress yourself in order to be with someone. You're not going to have to hide who you are in order to make the relationship work or to avoid rocking the boat or anything like that. I promise you, you don't need to do that. And as you start to bring yourself more into alignment with all of that, if you and your ex are in alignment energetically in terms of your values and stuff, which there's a reasonable chance that you might be. I mean, the two of you were in a relationship together. You probably had something in common. There are probably values in common as well, too. And as you start to do that, it is very reasonable to believe that if you do have similar values, if you do have a sort of energetic alignment, that they might actually be drawn back into your life. So that is kind of where this is all coming from. That's why this seems to happen. It's not necessarily some sort of mystical thing or some sort of, you know, sadistic cosmic joke or anything like that. It's just simply about energy and where you're placing your energy, how you're investing your energy, what you're choosing to focus on, and where you're choosing to kind of express your energy. Is it through obsessing over Facebook updates and status or something like that? Or is it about what is it you actually feel compelled to create in this world? What is it you actually feel compelled to do with your time? Anyway, and that is something that we do help you through in our course called Effortless Connection. If you want to learn more about that, there's a link to it down below in the description box. You know, once again, if it sounds like a good fit for you, you're more than welcome to sign up. If it's not a good fit for you, that's totally all right too. But once again, if you do want to learn more about that, it's down below in the description box. If you like what we're doing here, give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well too. Right down below, leave a comment letting me know what you think about my crazy theories and ideas here. And if you do want to learn a little bit more about getting over a breakup, you might want to check out this video series over here, or you might want to check out this video right here. Anyway, my name is Clay. Please take care, and I'll talk to you next time.